Simply Oishi channel. I'm Yuki, and in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make Tsubu-an red bean paste using the rice cooker. Those of you who've watched my tutorial on making Tsubu-an the traditional way may have thought that it was too much work or too overwhelming to do it yourself. The great news is you can let the rice cooker do the job for you. So in this tutorial I'm going to show you how to make it in the rice cooker. There's no shibukiri, there's no bikkuri mizu involved. You just put the Azuki beans in the rice cooker and press the button and you get a perfect Tsubu-an. Of course, it may not be the same, but if you're just using it for your daily snacks or casual wagashi, this is just good enough. So I hope you give it a try if you have a rice cooker. Let's get started. So I always say this when cooking beans, please rinse the beans before using it. They may look clean and shiny, but you never know how it has been stored before you buy it. So try to rinse it even briefly to remove any dust or mold or dirt on it, if there may be. So the rest is quite easy. Just add the dry beans to the rice cooker together with water and cook it as if you're cooking rice. So let's check on the beans to see if they're cooked. Okay, so you want to try it out, and this will depend on whether your beans are old or fresh, and mine probably was a bit old because they're still a bit firm. So if it's not cooked, cook again, right? You shouldn't add the sugar unless the beans are soft, because once you add the sugar, the beans will never go soft again. So if they're not soft, cook again. Okay, so let's cook again. So after a second time of cooking, let's see how the Azuki beans are. Okay, now I think you can tell by the looks of it, it looks very plump. Okay, it's hot. And it's now mashable by your fingers, so it's soft enough. So I'm going to add the sugar to this. So you want to add sugar and some water and water and mix it up. And cook again. Okay, now it's done, so I'm going to open this. Okay, so the anko is done now. So all you have to do is, it's a bit watery actually, so if you want to make it thicker, you can put this in a pot and mix it until it's more thicker. Okay, but this is almost complete. Okay, it's soft and it's sweet. So this is the Tsubu-an that's been left in the pot for overnight, and you can see that the Tsubu-an has become a little bit more thicker. So if you want to make this for dorayaki or for a filling for the daifuku mochi, you'd want to mix it in over the heat and make it a bit thicker. And if you'd like to mash the beans a bit, you can. If not, you can leave it like this. Okay. And if you want to make oshiruko or zenzai, which is like the red bean soup, you can also add a bit more water to it. And if you'd like to keep it, as I always say, keep it frozen if you want to save it for more than a week. And as I explained in the Tsubu-an video, my earlier one, for this one you can use any sugar. You can use white sugar, or you can use brown sugar, you can use coconut sugar, you can use honey, whatever sweetener is fine, because it doesn't affect the color. So if you want to thicken your Azuki beans, if you want to put it into daifuku or like dorayaki, you can net it in the pot until it's a bit more thick, but don't net it too thick. So this is probably good because once it cools down, it'll become more thicker. So this is, you need to stop around here. Then you can put it, cool it in batches on a baking tray. And don't leave it in the pot. Okay. And once it cools, as I said, it's going to get a bit more drier and firmer. So I think you can see the difference between before I made it thick and after making it thick. So if you knead the anko in a pot, it's going to become more like matte color, and of course it's more thicker, see, like this. So this can be easily rolled into a ball as a mochi filling for daifuku. Yes, like this. Or you can put it into taiyaki or dorayaki or whatever. This one is before netting, so you can see it's more shiny and loose like this, like a sauce. So I've made, this is like tofu dango. So if you like to, tofu shiratama dango. So if you'd like to learn how to make this kind of a dango using tofu, I have a tutorial video as well. And this is also shiratama dango using tofu that is not on a skewer. So I just put anko over it like a sauce. The amount of sugar you put in is totally up to you. I didn't put too much sugar inside, so it's really, really nice. I just can keep on eating it like this. So that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed watching this tutorial on how to make Tsubu-an in the rice cooker. If you haven't watched my tutorial on making Tsubu-an in the traditional way, please go to the link in the description below. So if you like watching this video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to watch more videos on wagashi making and also Japanese cooking, please subscribe to my channel. If you'd like to take my online cooking classes, please go to the link in the description below. And if you'd like to visit me in Tokyo and take my cooking classes here, also please go to my website for more details of the classes you can take. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye-bye.